What is vibing? This is Vish, and today I want to be sharing the fifth reflection from the Bhagavad GITA. I'm a meditation coach and I've guided hundreds of people on their meditation journeys. If you have any questions as to how to start, either comment down below or message me on Instagram at VishVibes. So we're currently on page 69, text 6, and the chapter of the contents of the Gita summarized. Nor do we know which is better, conquering them or being conquered by them. If we kill the sons of Dhritarashtra, we should not care to live. Yet they are now standing before us on the battlefield. Arjuna did not know whether he should fight and risk unnecessary violence, although fighting is the duty of the Kshatriyas, or whether he should refrain and live by begging. If he did not conquer the enemy, begging would be his only means of subsistence. Nowhere was there certainty of victory, because either side might emerge victorious. Even if victory evaded them, and their cause was justified. Still, if the sons of Dhritarashtra died in battle, it would be very difficult to live in their absence. Under the circumstances, that would be another kind of defeat for them. All these considerations by Arjuna definitely proved that not only was he a great devotee of the Lord, but he was also highly enlightened and had complete control over his mind and senses. His desire to live by begging, although he was born in the royal household, is another sign of attachment. He was truly virtuous, as these qualities combined with his faith in the words of instruction of Sri Krishna, his spiritual master, indicate. It is concluded that Arjuna is quite fit for liberation. Unless the senses are controlled, there is no chance of elevation to the platform of knowledge, and without knowledge and devotion, there is no chance of liberation. Arjuna was competent in all these attributes, over and above his enormous attributes in his material relationships. I have to say, this part was one of my favorites so far, especially because it really emphasizes the principle of detachment. Without going into too much of the contextual side of the story, the fact that Arjuna was able to weigh all the different scenarios equally, even coming from a royal background, is beautiful. Especially because one of the scenarios included him being a beggar. And so for him to live that route, he didn't care about the actual fact of being poor. He was purely trying to consider which would be the best and outweigh the others. Detachment is a beautiful principle. I've learned from spiritual experience and practices, there's a huge difference between being disconnected and detached. As living beings, we are all connected. Even to the non-living beings, in fact. We are all one. And so we are all connected. It is important that we always understand this connection, for we are never alone. Literally, without the trees and its oxygen, we would not live. And that is why we are always connected to this planet every single second. We rise up from the planet and we fall back to the planet, but we are connected. So, connection is important to understand. However, detachment is also a beautiful thing, which can be added on to this connection idea. Being detached means that you're connected, you're involved with what you're doing, but you're not attached. You're not identified with that activity, person, emotion, feeling, thought, anything. You're able to provide for that duty, or provide in general, with complete involvement, complete awareness, but detachment. You're not tied down to the result or any of it. You can let go at any point in time, and you are almost like a helicopter hovering right above the surface of whatever you're doing, and you're doing a lot of it because you're scouting the area, but you're not anchored, and the anchoring is usually what leads to a lot of destruction. Thank you so much for watching this response. Appreciate you taking the time. Take this joyfully, make it a great day, and stay conscious.